Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Well, the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. This is taken. Now a hit and a loose football. It's a scoop down by the 49ers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They may be getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Set up to throw it here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the confidence of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On third down, it's Purdy. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
But you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And take this one to the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
To the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Prescott. Got his man completely in the middle. That's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. As he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Elliott. It's into the extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line
are punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time. While they're playing this one, they've got to take care of business first.
Ball on the 32, it's 2nd and 2. Up the gut, McCaffrey is able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Purdy. Off the man is Samuel, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the catch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Purdy. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two are connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 26. That one goes for 24 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Well, the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, you
touchdown, San Francisco. Logan Thomas, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Brock Purdy and the offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Samuel going to go in motion right.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey.
Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon.
Adjustments this offense made in the locker room haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. The position needs to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Prescott.
Cooks on the quick slant.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jalen Tolbert,
34 yards.
and the Cowboys have cut it back within a score.
Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where really the receiver just has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let your guy get it and no one else. That makes it a very, very difficult
Strive also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. It's a throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, it's Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. A big play for the Niners. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Purdy now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit.
Across the goal line, end zone, touchdown for the Niners. Elijah Mitchell, a 3-yard touchdown run, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Cowboys 14.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
I think this would want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Batted at the line, but he's still brought it in. And a touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the track, in the end
Christian McCaffrey with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers use the short field to get in for 6.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line. And
That in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Taken down at the 42. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Purdy looking to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 17. Now Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with off that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did in time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This is McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Mozzie Smith there to bring him down. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making...
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Prescott. And this is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Elliott running right. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
There's Prescott. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here,
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
and they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. To the end zone. It's 6 for the 49 D's. They score a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A second down throw for Prescott. Tolbert hauls in the out route. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Prescott from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Prescott now. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Prescott yet again. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Another Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the 49ers,
the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they fall a game under the 5.